We are live.
Saturn's House of the Holy, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, at one point it was Houses of the Holy for the fan base, but then everybody in the fan base called it underrated. So it's like, well, it's not really underrated anymore if you're all calling it
Wow, we
underrated.
have jumped up in sub count.
Well,
I suppose it would be Zeppelin. Although there's a lot of people who want to pretend that it's Presence, but Presence is not underrated.
it is properly. Actually, it's a tiny bit.
A lot of Zeppelin fans overrate Presence.
It's got 2 songs that I fuck with. Start up that jam, boy.
Calm the fuck down, boy.
Did I not sound calm?
What the fuck language was that? All right. Okay, let's start this jam.
Oh, you were listening to some JRE.
Joe Rogan Experience.
No. What?
That's the last thing you're listening to.
It's his intro on his like YouTube videos.
Yeah, with the little like
Some like robot
monkeys.
lady voice.
Some monkey sounds in
No,
the
no,
background.
I'm saying that was not the last thing I was listening to.
That's what we're all listening to now.
Oh, for the love of God. I don't
I mean, it's not playing, but it's
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever. All right.
Damn it.
We ready?
Yeah. Did you put out your little tweet?
Yeah.
All right, we're balling.
Okay. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Three Idiots Talking podcast. We are here with another Led Zeppelin album review. By popular request from the last Led Zeppelin album we did, we have decided to go through their entire discography chronologically, which, if you guys figured it out, last one we did was Led Zeppelin 1. So, wild, we're doing Led Zeppelin 2. I know, it's crazy. So this was, I believe, and Cole, correct me if wrong, this came out the same year as Zeppelin 1, right?
Yeah.
Wow, that is almost unheard of nowadays to release 2 albums in the same year. That just doesn't happen. So Cole, give us a little backstory. How did they come about releasing 2 albums in the same year, and why did they?
Well, they released Zeppelin 1 at towards the beginning of the year, and they went on tour. And basically, while they were on tour, using the Rolling Stones mobile studio, they were like, "Fuck it, I guess we'll record Zeppelin 2 while we're doing this." Whenever
Wow.
they had downtime, so yeah, they used a mobile studio and recorded Zeppelin 2.
Okay, so when one common trope we kind of, and we also got a little bit of hate for it in the previous Zeppelin album video, was that their production was not great, or at least not what it would be later on in their discography. With this Rolling Stone studio that they record in, does the production get better?
It's
a little
about,
hesitant.
it's about okay, it's more consistent, but it's
Okay.
not like
It might not sound like they're all
noticeably
recorded in
better.
different areas, but it might not be tremendously different.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's, it's far from where it will be.
Gotcha. All right, so
It's not terrible. It's fine.
fair enough. All right, so now that we got that out of the way, is there anything else we should know about Zeppelin 2 before we begin?
No.
All right. Well, Noah, You got some interesting pre-recording comments about this. I'm interested to see your overall opinions on this album because I think it's going to be a little different than the previous one. We shall see though. All right, let's get into it. Starting with 1969 is when it released, like we said. 9 songs, 41 minutes, 41 and a half minutes. Let's get into a whole lot of love.
Oh, brother. Alright, you lost me. Fucking hate that lyric.
One word!
Yeah, it's probably the worst opening lyric of their history.
Wow.
If it's bad enough, I do care. Or if it's good enough. Not a fan of that. At least not as much as it's used. It's a cool sound.
Most overrated Zeppelin album for sure.
Yep. Actually, second.
Oh, no.
What a bopper.
This is an odd time to call it a bopper. Just during some percussion.
I don't know what is this?
Those are the bongos.
He's not playing bongos.
Congos, whatever the hell.
He's not playing. He's playing a hi-hat and some cymbals.
No, the thing in the back.
There are no bongos being played.
There's definitely something.
Yeah, there's something. It's playing a hi-hat.
No, I'm hearing it. It's outside of the hi-hat.
This is my biggest turn off of the early Zeppelin albums. Just aggressive moaning.
But it leads up to something banger.
Not only for me in this scenario.
Psychic orgasm. This part's not necessary. Right there, that! That is not a hi-hat or a cymbal.
Why did you just give a melody to a bongo? Or whatever it is. Cole, do you think they wrote this part out a little too long? Thank you.
I love that so much.
I wonder if that was intentional.
What?
It playing back real quietly in the background, some of the vocal lines.
I mean, he didn't do it on purpose, but when they had heard it, he decided to believe it.
No. fucking hate it.
Shake for me, yeah. I wanna be your backbone man. Hey,
Yeah.
oh, hey, oh, hey, keep it coolin', baby. I keep it coolin', baby. I keep it coolin', baby. I keep it coolin', baby.
All right, it's a whole lot of love. Real quick, couple of things though. Just want to say, people have been pointing it out in the comments for a couple of videos now. I think it's the right point. We should, if we want to say something during the song, just tell me to pause it. Otherwise, try to say the comments for after the song, because people want to hear the song and not us shouting over it. All right, so whole lot of love. Noah, you seem to have the most comments about this one,
Yeah,
so let's
just let
start
me
with
get it out of the
you.
way.
Yeah, go for it.
I feel like the song doesn't go anywhere at all. I think it's probably the most overrated song in their discography.
Whoa.
I mean, it's a cool riff. Don't think it's five and a half minutes cool, even though like there's like 2 minutes spent in like a little psychedelic thing that they do. The guitar solo was cool. I mean, I didn't really like the tone, but what he was playing was good. Vocals for the most part are they're great. They're Led Zeppelin. Lyrics, they're not at their goat level lyricism just yet. As you could hear on a couple lines, not crazy about it. I just don't fuck with this song. I'll just put it there. I'll give this a 5.5.
5.5. Brutality to that. Oh my god. I'm a massive fan of his tone in the song though. He might be overdubbing his hand drums. It very well could be bongos. I don't know. Next song is better. I just love hearing Bonham shout in the back of the mix. All right. Cool.
Well, I certainly enjoy it more than Noah does. I mean, I see what he's saying. That I mean, it's not the most brilliantly written song of all time. Structurally, it could use some work. The psychedelic part drags a little bit. It's certainly not as good as Dazed and Confused was in that aspect. But it does have a great solo. Pretty unique and creative way they did the solo, where they keep going back and forth between that and these drum hits. I think that's really fun. The lyrics are not great. They're pretty rough, especially considering the fact that they basically stole most of these lyrics. I don't know why you would steal lyrics that are this stupid.
Brutal.
Yeah. But I mean, the guitar riff is great.
Mhm.
The solo is awesome. The performances are all great. I mean, Robert, is really going for it at some points, which you can either enjoy or you can not enjoy. Maybe I'm just used to it at this point, I don't know. But I enjoy it when he goes, really goes all out for it.
The
I think it's a great song. When I see like websites, put this song amongst Led Zeppelin's discography, I feel like they generally put it a little too high, just for like name recognition status. There's definitely a lot of better songs in their discography, but I still think this one is pretty great. I'll give it a 9 to maybe a 9.5.
9.5. We always take the upper on this podcast. Somebody said their poppiest song.
No, it is
No.
nowhere near this their poppiest song.
I'm gonna have to hard disagree with you there on Mr. Diamond. Yeah, sorry, my mic does tend to pick up my keyboard pretty loud. I apologize. I try to keep typing to a minimum.
What is your poppy song?
I don't know.
I mean, All My Love, probably.
That song kind of rips though. I kind of fuck with that song.
All right. So
I'm not saying poppy is an insult.
Oh, I know. I don't know if most people fuck with that song.
It's a decent song.
Well, all right.
Better than this one.
I take Cole's side here more in this argument than it's the only top 10 song. I don't know what that means.
Top 10 single.
I don't get that. What that? You're gonna have to explain that, James.
Top like Billboard.
Oh,
This was released as a single. It's the only one that charted in the top 10. You moron.
Whoa, calm down. First of all, that's not how he worded it, so shut the fuck up. And that doesn't make it poppy by I mean, I guess it makes it popular, but it doesn't make it a poppy song, is what I thought he was referring to. Anyway, okay. Let me get back to my review of the actual song. I agree with more Cole here. It's much more... it's much better than people, especially the Noah types, tend to trash it just because of the moaning and the groaning. That guitar riff that comes in after the second the chorus, I guess you would word it, is just fantastic. One of the best moments in Zeppelin's discography. I mean, it is just awesome, the way that it comes in along with the drums. But yeah, the big problem here with the lyrics, overall, 8.
I didn't even trash it just for moaning and groaning. I trashed it for being structurally weak.
Yeah.
It's not the most well-written song.
All right, up next we have What Is and What Should Never Be.
Say to you tomorrow, take my hand, child, come with me. It's to a castle I will take you, where what's to be, they say, will be. I guess the wind sails been sail away, leave the day way up high in the sky. And won't, but the wind won't blow. We really shouldn't go. It only goes to show that you will be mad by taking our time. And if you say to me tomorrow, oh, what fun it all would be, then what's to stop us, pretty baby? But what is and what should never be? I catch the wind, see it's been sailed away, leave the day way up high in the sky. And but the wind won't blow, really shouldn't go, only goes to show that you will be mad by taking our time.
That guitar was really good.
Ain't that pretty.
Ooh. He loves that elongated chord hit or strike on the guitar. He just loves it.
Your dreams are still as new, and happiness is what you need so bad. Girl, it's alive with you, yeah. I can't wait to see it been sailed away, leave the day way up high in the sky. And but the wind won't blow, we really shouldn't go, only goes to show that you will be mine by taking our time.
The gong. Settle down.
He's having fun.
Did a little too much here at the end.
I completely lose track of what I always talk about at the end.
All right. What is and what should never be? Very unique song for Zeppelin. All right, let's start it with Cole.
Yeah, it's a very odd structure to this song. It starts
Yeah.
off pretty standard verse, chorus, and then it goes into this little guitar passage thing, a very, very pretty and melodic solo, and then into like much heavier solo thing.
Yeah, it's got some nice dynamics.
Yeah, it all goes over pretty well. The ending is a bit, whatever. They could have
Yeah.
toned down the ending probably a little bit, cut it off a little sooner. But yeah, a fun song, really catchy chorus. Not entirely sure what the hell the lyrics are talking about, especially on the chorus, but whatever. Yeah, it's a really very, very fun song. Catchy
Sort of
song
my-
with some good guitar work.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll throw it a 9.
9. Whew. Sizzling opinions from Cole. No, I disagree. Not a 9 here. The immediate thing I first noticed was the production change from the first to the second song is massive. This one sounds way more filtered. I don't know what they did with this song. It sounds like it's enclosed in a little bubble of like rawness, I guess you would call it, but it just sounds so much less. So the first song sounded way clearer than this song, which sounds a lot missing a proper language, but basically just sounds filtered, and I don't like it. It just sounds like it's being, if I was making this song on song value only and not part of the album, it would be okay, but the annoying filter that they put on this is just not a thing. However, that being said, this song's got a lot of great moments to it, and I enjoy most of them. It's not a diehard favorite of mine at all, and I don't really come back to it, so I'll give it a 7. Noah.
I like the song.
He has a phaser on
when
his voice. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about the vocal effect on this song that comes in at some parts. Besides that, it is a good vocal performance. The song changes dynamics a lot, and when that happens, you kind of got to worry about a song coming off the changes coming off a little jagged or clunky. But they did a good job swapping between each stage of the song. They transitioned very well.
Mm-hmm.
The solo's good, guitar part's good, drums are, it's all good. I'm not in love with the song, it's
Like
not a 9
Cole.
or anything. Well, he's in love with everything they did, but
That's fair. Except the grunge.
yeah. Only thing I dislike about the song is that vocal effect. So I'll throw it an 8.5.
Ooh, damn.
Good song.
Okay. So I'm the hater this time. Fair enough. I tend to agree with Noah about Whole Lot Love. I prefer the live versions from Royal Albert Hall and Networth. Well, that's interesting. Hi, Ja Lucas. How are you? I think the phaser is great. What is and what should never be is an 8. Hi, Cosmic. Welcome back. I just read her comment. I only saw her name. Now I just read
He's
it.
mine.
Oh my god. Anyway, moving on to the Lemon song.
Oh yeah. Lay it on me.
Someone's gonna have to tell me what they did to this guitar in the song afterwards.
They did nothing.
They
Yeah.
do a damn thing to it.
And that's what's awesome. It's
just
so raw.
It's recorded like ass.
And it sounds great.
All right, well, tell me about it
Great
afterwards.
riff. It's a really bad mic.
I think it fits the song. Raw bluesiness. Cool. How many of these lyrics did they steal?
Right.
Oh,
What's a song?
sorry. What?
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
How many of these lyrics did they steal?
Like on the song or the album?
On this song, because I know there's been a bit about this song in another song called Killing Floor.
I mean, a good amount, I would imagine. I don't know. I don't think I've listened to Killing Floor in a while.
Okay,
I don't know the exact number, but a decent amount.
thank you.
Finally, something
Zeppelin
about
historian.
rock. Fresh River 99. We've been doing rock for over a year, brother. Maybe not every video, but we've been doing a lot of rock.
I think he's just now finding us.
Oh, well, there you go. Welcome.
I'd like to go first. Thank you. The bass!
Drums.
Great transition.
Hold on.
Guys, how do we want to transition this song? Robert just screamed, I guess.
And then they slowed it back down a little bit.
Oh my god.
That transition's so good.
It's one of the funniest
clean.
moments in Zeppelin history where he just goes, he starts to say the word and he doesn't bother finishing it. It just trails off into. Ah! All right, sorry. Why didn't it play? Yeah, there you go.
Take it down a bit. People tell me, baby, can't be satisfied. Trying to worry me, baby, but I don't. Shivering myself. People worry, baby.
Is he about to start saying the shit?
Let me tell you, baby, you ain't nothing but a
Can be a little bit.
I went to sleep last night. I worked as hard as I can. I bring home my money. You take my money, give it to another man. I should have quit you, baby. Oh, such a long time ago. I wouldn't be here with all my troubles. Down on this killing floor. till the juice runs down my leg.
That's disgusting.
Noah, save the comments till after.
Squeeze me, baby, till the juice runs down my leg.
Jimmy, stop encouraging
Will
it.
you squeeze my lemon out? I'm gonna fall right out of bed.
Oh.
Hey, 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 baby, 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 baby,
Oh.
I'm gonna leave my children down on this killing floor.
Okay. Well, one of the odder songs in their discography. Let's catch up on the chat here. We are trying to talk less during the songs, guys. I know it can get annoying for those people who actually want to hear the music and not just us chatting to chat. So we'll try to save more of our comments for afterwards. He does say, listen to a second over there. Dare I say John Paul Jones' best bass work in the studio?
I was gonna say something about that when I started talking about the song. I'd say it's tied first.
Tied for first with who?
For entirely different reasons, probably Achilles' Last Stand.
Okay. No Vaseline, dang, bro. The lemon is the Vaseline.
Yeah, just lemon.
Yeah, the
Just
juice.
lemon juice.
Simply nice song about a guy in your lemon.
Yeah,
There we
get
go.
it squeezed till the juice runs down
Give
his
this a
leg.
full 10-inch. Okay. All right. Let's get into it. Lemon song. So I'll start. Yeah, for the longest time, I had no idea what this song was actually about because I didn't really read into lyrics that much. I'll be completely honest. And then Cole explained it to me, and then it all made sense. Because, yeah.
They're so subtle.
No, they're really not. But I wasn't really listening to him because he was just doing a lot of moaning. This song's got a great instrumental. Outside of the odd choice of lyrics, this song's got a fantastic instrumental. The structure is very obviously bluesy, and Zeppelin in their beginning days were so blues heavily influenced that it never really hit me how much they were influenced by blues songs, like how many blues songs they had in their first two albums. It never hit me, but this one is like we had before in the previous one, a quintessential blues song, and they do a lot of moaning in blues songs. They do groaning, they do moaning, they do little type of things.
Oh
And
my God.
Robert is a huge fan of that. And that's not, that's going to be here throughout their discography. So he makes it work in a different way than most people do, because he does it alongside the instrumental, like a back and forth, whether it's with Bonham or Jimmy Page, or even I think he probably does it sometimes with John Paul Jones as well. Cole can confirm that. But the way he does it like alongside an instrumental is really well done. So I'm a fan of it. I like the song. I've always liked the song, even before I knew what it was about. Lyrically, I think it's very funny. There's nothing special about it. Robert Plant's talking about getting his dick squeezed. So that's about it. There's not really else to it. I like it. It's gonna be let's go 9. Let's go to Noah.
Okay.
Talk while I get water. Keep going.
Okay. Yeah. Really good guitar riff. Probably one of my favorites of theirs in their whole discography. Lyrics. Yeah, they're there. They're not pretty,
Nope.
but I think the song makes up for it. Little jam sections, solos are pretty good, but I think the bass kind of takes the attention. At least for me, it does. It's probably on a technical level, probably their John Paul Jones' best bass performance. But I say Achilles because it takes a whole lot of stamina to be going at the speed he's going for 10 minutes. Yeah, this song keeps me entertained the entire time, even during the slower sections, because, well, he's spitting some insane shit. And he's just a really good singer. In total, this is probably one of my favorite songs on the album. I'll throw it a 9.
9. Okay. Noah and I same. All right. Cool.
But looks like we're pretty much getting a 3 for 3 here.
Ooh.
I mean, it's probably the best instrumental on this album.
Okay.
From a pacing standpoint and a performance standpoint, I'm not entirely sure what else would really top it. The lyrics suck. The lyrics are really, really rough.
Hard to defend.
Kind of the only thing that knocks it down for me. You know, I mean, the production is, you know, it is what it is for recording in a mobile studio in 1969. Yeah, I'm gonna go with a 9 here.
999. Just like the Germans wanted it.
Okay, go.
The Battle of Thank You. What did I miss? What you talking about?
Oh yeah, I said that in our last stream. I said the battle.
Shit.
Thank you.
Yes.
Between me and Cole.
This song is organized chaos to me in the best way possible. 10 out of 10. High praise. All right. Up next we have Thank You.
Oh yeah.
The Lemon song average a hefty 9 inches.
To shine.
Oh. Don't roll your eyes once.
I don't know why you think I don't like this song.
You're looking at his eyes?
Don't talk about. I'll talk about it after the song.
Still be you and me. Kind of woman, I give you my all. Kind of woman, nothing more. Little drops of rain, whisper of the pain, tears of love lost in the days gone by. My love is strong. Here there is no wrong. Together we shall go until we die. Oh, my mind, inspiration's what you are to me. Inspiration, love to see. And so today my world, it smiles. Your hand in mine, We walk the miles. Thanks to you, it will be done. For you to me are the only one. All right, yeah. Happiness, no more be sad. Happiness, I'm glad. If the sun refused to shine, I would still be loving you. Mountains crumble to the sea. There will still be you and me.
Is there more to this, or is that?
Yeah, we ain't done yet. It's gonna
Oh.
come back in a little bit more.
Okay, there we go. Thank you. Wow, you know this album, and I'm just it's been a while since I sat down and listened to this album as a whole, but I'll just say this sounds a lot different than their first one. Very different. All right, Noah, let's start with you.
Yeah, okay. Great song. Amazing song. Probably top 25 Led Zeppelin song right there. Yeah. Probably the best lyrics on the album. Very, very good. Yeah, I know, Cole. I know. Instrumentally, really good. Very nice change of pace. Very pretty. That little outro. I enjoy the outro. I think it sounds really good. Just that keyboard or organ just playing away. Sounds very pretty. Nice little acoustic guitar solo. It's a great song. It's one of my favorite songs. I'm feeling a 9.5.
Woo! Okay. Damn. I hate it when bands fade out, then fade back in, then fade out again at the very end for no reason. Yeah, me when BBC Sessions Thank You blows this the fuck out of the water. Cole, you've heard that probably. What do you think?
I don't know if I've listened. It's been years since I listened to all of the BBC sessions.
BBC version of this song is one of Jimmy Page's best solos, in my opinion.
I'll have to give it a listen.
All right. Well, why don't you go next then?
Oh,
I really don't know why Noah thinks I'm gonna trash this song, like I hate it or something, when I actually really like this song.
I just know
like
you're-
all the songs on this album.
I just know what issues you do have with it, and I just can't disagree more.
He can't disagree
I
more.
don't even think the lyrics are bad. I don't think they're like corny or terrible or anything.
You said corny. You have said corny.
I don't think I called this song corny before.
You called the lyrics corny, especially like that last line.
I mean, they're not like amazing love song lyrics. I think they're fine. I'm not like wildly impressed though. It's a pretty song. It's a good song. It's a nice change of pace on the album. It's very pretty. Again, similar thing with the first album and the first three songs on this album. Really, like they do this better later, they're gonna do this a lot better. Like they're gonna write way better ballads than this later on. Not that this is a bad ballad. It's just they're gonna get way better at it. They're gonna write better lyrics. They're gonna have better production. You know, better everything really. I, like the organ doesn't blend super well in this song. Also a problem on the first album. It's just it doesn't like blend super well. But it's still played well. You know, it's still done as about as well as it could be. I'll give this song an 8.5.
8.5. Wow. Tarney gives the studio version a 6.5 or 7. Okay. So I'm seeing a lot of comments. It was done. The outro was done to mess with radio DJs that started to talk before the song ended.
Big ups.
That's
funny.
kind of funny. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Organ is whack. Cole, let us know what you think of BBC Sessions. Thank you. And Zeppelin 3 reaction. For the studio version, I give it an 8. It's Noah's Your Time Is Gonna Come off Zeppelin 3.
I have a Your Time Is Gonna Come take. Yeah, but she's saying this is my Your Time Is Gonna Come of this album. Or it's it's like a what the fuck take.
Yeah.
I have one of those for each Zeppelin album.
Okay.
A Your Time Is Gonna Come.
And yes, score clips.
That's true, Mr. Gomez. That's true.
Uh,
Count Stairway.
Score clips. I did see your comment. We will do Pornography by The Cure sometime. That's a really weird title, but we will do it.
We gotta do Disintegration first.
I'm gonna have to word that very carefully on YouTube because I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure that word is completely banned on YouTube, so I have to word that very carefully in the title.
You just gotta use the stars.
Yeah, I gotta do like I think you have to call it something else. There's like a way of doing it without calling it that, but yeah, we're gonna have to be careful. All right, my thank you. So lovely song. Almost felt like a lullaby at some parts. Not truly, though, because it never really hit the full extent of a lullaby like we did with Jeff Buckley. By the way, if you haven't seen that reaction, go check it out. But what I will say is the only problem I really have with this song is it doesn't feel finished. I don't know. There are parts of the song that are really good, like the parts that Noah talking about, how it's like a very well done, the middle-esque. I actually like the outro. I have no real issue with it. I do wish it was a bit more, maybe shortened down a bit to make it more obvious that it's going to come back in. Doesn't need to be probably a minute long outro, but I do like it. I think it's a good outro. I think it's very pleasant. Only problems I have with this song are just I mean, it's the best song lyrically so far on this album. That's pretty easy. I don't know if it's the best song lyrically on the album, but the only real issue I have with the song is that I guess it just didn't use the strengths of anyone in particular that high. It used Robert's strengths as a singer, but it wasn't like he was like belting out lyrics or anything. It really, his strength came from Jimmy Page's lyrics. I'm assuming it was Jimmy Page's lyrics, right?
No, this is one of the first ones that Robert wrote.
Oh, well, then okay. It did use Robert Plant's strengths well in that case. Congratulations, Robert. You had great lyrics on this one. But no one else really had to do that much. It really didn't utilize anyone's strengths except Robert. So this is sort of a Robert solo song. I mean, it's obviously not solo, but it's more of a Robert-centric song. And in this case, it's the first one where he just really was the main focal point of the song. And I like it. I'm kind of in between you two. I'm going to give it a 9. I have no solid issues with this song. But there's also nothing here that's blowing me away, if you get what I'm saying. But it's a good song. Their Supreme Ballad is the Rain song. Led Zeppelin 2 is probably the most overrated.
If you're going strictly like love song ballad, then yes, the Rain song is their best ballad.
Okay.
It is their best ballad, period. Yeah.
That song didn't deserve radio time. Hate Ramble On, it rambles on. Well,
it does.
That is kind of the name of the song. Hi, Woobino. Moby Dick is filler. I think Jimmy maybe wrote Little Drops of Rain verse. Oh, he wrote part of it. Okay. Well, majority of it was Robert Plant then. Wait, Jimmy did write the part about Drops of Rain. Okay. Moby Date is a prostate exam. What the fuck? All right, we gotta move on to... Oh, let's go. We got Heartbreaker. I got a banger comment about this song.
Me too.
He really loves the word jive. Just, it's like the third time I've seen him use it.
One thing I do have on my mind, you can clarify, please do. It's the way you call me another guy's name when I try to make love to you. I try to make love, but ain't no use. Give it to me. Give it.
You can pause that for this whole part.
Okay. What's up?
You Zeppelin fans, you guys come way too hard over that. you guys fuck the shit
They were
out of that little
already
guitar
talking
part.
about that before the song. As soon as the song began, that was the
Yeah, I was
first thing they were talking about. in the
Yeah, I was
chat.
like, oh my, I fucking can't with you guys with that. Come on, you guys are glazing a little too hard. He has cooler stuff. Settle down. Okay, you can continue. Just had to say that.
I don't even. What the fuck?
Sloppy. You can hear it. I'm gonna call it what it is. Okay, dude. Fucking hate. That's over easily.
Get some money saved. Abuse my love 1,000 times. However hard I try. Heartbreaker, your time has come. Can't take your dream away. Go away, heartbreaker.
Oof! Always gotta remember to hit it right at that last note. Okay.
I'll go
first.
Break.
Oh, fuck you, fine.
Cole, all right, you got to rock paper scissors. No, I'm just kidding. Cole, you're going
You can
first.
go.
Real quick though, before you do, because there was a lot of comments. I just wanted to say, a little sloppy, but I still love it. Shut up with this sloppy. Are you kidding? Killer jam
Well-
section. Worst page is better than 98% of everything else.
I'm just saying, objectively, sloppy.
All
It
right,
is.
cool.
It
Sure.
is.
Go for it.
Let me start out by clarifying that this is a good song. It's a very good song.
Oh no.
I probably give it like an 8 out of 10, but it is quite flawed. The guitar solo is rather sloppy. You know, it's a bit all over the place. I mean, it's just true. You can thumbs down if you want, but it is. He's hitting notes that he has no intention of hitting.
And yet it sounds perfect.
No, it doesn't.
None of it sounds perfect. There are times
Even
when
if it's off, even if he's hitting notes that he shouldn't be hitting or didn't mean to hit, it doesn't sound like it.
Yes, it does. That's what sloppy guitar playing sounds like. You know, he has way better solos than that. And I mean, maybe the take that'll get me in the most trouble here is
Oh no.
this is a good riff. He has way better riffs. He's got 25 better guitar
Oh,
riffs.
fuck off. Oh, fuck off.
Easily.
Fuck
He's got 25
off.
better guitar riffs.
That is so fucking stupid.
He has. I don't love the guitar tone on the riff, and I do like the riff. It's a good riff. He's got 25 that are better easily,
No.
if not more.
No.
I just think like in terms of hard rock songs, I think this is maybe their most overrated hard rock song. The jam section is really good, but like I mean the Lemon song has a way better jam section. They have better jam sections later in their discography. They have better jam sections before this. Just every part of the song is like, yeah, it's good, but like they've done it. They've either done it better or they're going to do it better. And I don't know. I have no idea what happened to the bass, but the bass is recorded like absolute trash.
I'll agree
Like
with that.
the bass sounds
Not
so
trash, but
fucked
not
up.
good.
The bass sounds so fucked up. It's a little distracting. Yeah, but it's still a good song. It's a fun song. Good energy.
I'm going next.
8
I
out of
was
10.
going next, fucker.
You're gonna agree with him, so you can finish.
Yeah, that's why
afterwards.
exactly.
So
That's why we
let
should
me
be
go
pairs.
next. No, let me go next. You gave it an 8, right, Cole?
I gave it an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. All right, listen. I'm here to counter about 90% of what he just said. First of all, I go even harder than most Zeppelin fans do on this song because I actually think this song is underrated in Zeppelin's discography. Extremely underrated, but let me explain. I think this is one of the top 10 riffs they've ever done. I also think, and this one's probably going to be the controversial opinion that will give me a little heat from Zeppelin fans, I think this is a top 10 Zeppelin song of all time. Forget riff, forget any of that. This is a top 10 Zeppelin song. I've gone through their whole discography. I've listened to every album except one, at least twice. I have not heard 10 better songs than this one from Zeppelin. Now, that being stated, he is right about the bass. The bass is an underperforming piece of this song. It does not hit. But the guitar work on this,
horribly.
the guitar, what?
It's recorded horribly. The production on the bass is awful.
It doesn't matter. There's just not a whole lot going on here. Nope, get the fuck out. Okay, calm down. I told you I get hate from the Zeppelin fans on this. But that being stated, I still think this song is a 10 out of 10. From the moment I first heard this, I love this song. I love the riff. I love the solo. I love the Robert's vocals on here. I love the lyrics. I love the drumming. The only thing I don't love is the bass, but it's forgiven because everything else is so good. And that is an amazing riff and one of the reasons why Jimmy Page, in my opinion, is the best guitarist I've ever heard. All right, Noah.
All right, let's come back to reality a little bit, guys.
Okay.
Okay, the riff.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good. I'll give it. It's pretty good.
Pretty
I agree.
good.
I agree. Cole could have had better tone. I think it could have had a bit of a thicker tone, and I would have liked it more. You know, good verses. And they moved the riff around a bit. That's pretty cool. Then we get into that middle section. The old guitar wackiness that people love so much.
That's the best part of the song.
Settle the fuck down.
The jam section
Everybody
is the
settle the
best part
fuck
of the song.
down.
Well,
yeah,
the jam
best part
section
of
is
the
the
song,
best, but the guitar section is fantastic.
the best part of the song and best solo in the song is when they bring in the completely new riff, and then he plays a better solo. He does a better solo. It's not as sloppy. He's definitely hitting notes he's not meaning to hit. I think he's trying to play something a little too hard for himself. Even though he is one of the best guitarists of all time. I mean, he's top 10. He's on my top 5, but that's a different argument for a different day.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, bass does sound like a big fart. Could have recorded that better.
I agree. Bass is not good.
But yeah, this is. I said "Whole Lot of Love" was probably their most overrated song. This is probably top 5 for me.
Top 5.
I'll give this a 7.5.
Brutal. I have a point I wanted to make out because I saw someone saying this about this. I believe what he's talking about in this song. They said they gave the song a 6 out of 10 and said that they kept saying nope about me saying it was underrated. They're calling it too simple. First of all, and I've always had this opinion, this is not about this album or Zeppelin in general. Just because a song is simple doesn't mean it can't be amazing. That is a stupid analyzation of a song. Just there are very complex songs, obviously, that are good. That does not make it just better than a simple song that's of the same quality caliber of song. So saying something simple doesn't automatically make it worse or lower.
Well, it goes both ways. It goes both ways.
Sure, it goes both ways, but that also doesn't mean that you get to just say, "Oh, it's too simple, so it can't be that rated. I can't be rated highly." Like that's not how it works.
What a bold thing to say, Ryan.
Yeah,
It's just a fact. Like, it's
You're
just a
talking to the
fact.
two guys that have
I
Pink Moon as a
agree
10.
with you, but just relax.
All right. Well, I just, I've heard like 30 better Zeppelin songs. Tony, I want you to write me a list of 30 better Zeppelin
Oh,
He
songs.
God,
will.
I can do that easily. Are
Oh
you
my
kidding me?
God.
That would take me like
Bullshit.
2 minutes.
But I don't
I
think
could
it's top
easily
10.
do that.
I don't know. I'm a huge sucker for a really good guitar riff, and so this song just speaks to me more than a
Has
lot of
Way
Zeppelin
better.
riffs.
guitar. He's got like
There's
5
better ones on the album.
He's got like 5 better on this album.
Analyzation in terms of like how you like look at and rate a song, James.
I
Done.
think he's
No,
making fun of how
he
you
made-
pronounced analyze.
No, he just wanted to rate anal. Guys, come on.
At least it's
Right
better
there.
than Ramble On.
Oh,
Yes,
It's
I
not.
agree.
It's not.
I
It's
agree.
not.
It is better than Ramble On.
It's
Simple
not.
song makes it boring after repeated listens. I completely disagree. I come back to this song more than most of Zeppelin's discography.
I don't at all.
Completely disagree. All right, we got to move on though. Living, loving, Maid. She's just a woman.
With a purple umbrella and a 50-cent hand.
Want to pause real quick?
Yep.
Yep.
Gotta talk about
Jimmy
something here.
Page hates this song.
I wonder why.
Living,
He
loving, Maid.
Yeah, he refuses to play it. He refused to play it live. He
Probably
hates
because
it.
of what he wrote it about.
He called
trying
it filler.
So okay, he
Well,
calls
fuck
it
him.
filler.
He called it nothing but filler.
Wow.
Oh, it's a good song, so
Wow.
fuck him.
I agree. It's a good song.
As much as I think the song is a 9, they have at least 35 better ones. Okay, bro.
I mean, yeah, probably.
Probably.
Like, I'm actually tempted to be Cole and list all these songs too.
I could totally list them.
Man, I fucking hate this song. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, I didn't know he hated this. I had heard he hated one of his songs, but I didn't know it was this one. But all right, I guess I'll have to pay extra attention to these lyrics. That's a cool riff, though.
That guitar in the back? Nope. Nope.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yapaholic. Woo! All right. Living, loving, Maid.
Gimme.
So hold on real quick before we start. I just want to say thank you, Come and Take It. Appreciate it. Shout out to you, man. We do need more channels like this. By the way, tell your friends, if you haven't subscribed before, that we have a subscriber goals. And we have a whole bunch of albums on there that you might want to help us get to those goals so we can put out more reviews like this. But let's get into a review. Noah, you raise your hand. You go first.
Yep. First off, somebody said that this song is better than Women. That's a fucking crazy opinion.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow,
Okay,
wow, wow.
First off, this great riff, better than the Heartbreaker riff.
No.
Just gonna say that right off the bat. Lyrics, they're interesting. Don't know if I'm a fan, knowing what they're about and who they're about. But we'll
They're about a
continue
groupie.
nonetheless.
Oh.
Rather young one.
Oh. Is it Jimmy's groupie?
I'm sure they all had a fucking turn of
I'm
their.
sure they probably it's
No,
shared.
you know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, it sounds good. It has a nice hook. Right on the merry-go-round per se. And not a fan of the guitar in the background though, wahing away. I think that was a little too much. It's got a good solo. It's a short and sweet song. I like it. I'll give it an 8.
8. All right. Interesting. In my opinion, their music is better when they started touring the U.S. I don't know.
Don't know when that
I don't know
was.
when that was.
I have no idea when their first tour of the U.S. was.
I don't either. So I think that oftentimes when I hear artists like or dislike a song more so, and like after it's out and they put it out and they have it out for a while, or in this case, Jimmy Page just calling it filler music. I think artists are idiots when it comes to ranking their own music. I have heard so many bad opinions from artists about their own music that, to me, they're just stupid. Even my favorite artists have horrible opinions about their own music and put some of the worst songs in their greatest hits album stuff. So, yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about, Noah. So I think artists are so dumb when it comes to ranking this. So this makes no sense to me from Jimmy Page's perspective. This song is not filler. I completely disagree with him. I think it's got a banger riff. I think it's got a great instrumental. I think Robert Plant sounds fantastic on this song. The lyrics are weird. The whole song's weird, but this whole album's weird. So that kind of fitting a theme. Ultimately, I have zero issue with this song at all. I think it's a short, little, fun burst of music. You may call it filler because there's not a whole lot of edginess or rawness, or there's not a whole lot of like other things that have happened like in the previous songs. But I disagree. I think it's fine to have a little, gap between songs. A short little one. It's not super long. I have no issue. 8.5. Cool.
Yeah, I don't remember if he's ever specified what about the song he doesn't like. I just remember reading that he called it nothing but filler and that he refused to play it live. But yeah, I mean, I think it's fun. I don't really see the massive problem with it. It's almost got like, especially the guitar riff almost has like a surf rock sound to it. I feel like it's just from a surfing show from like the 60s or something. That's the vibe I've always gotten from it.
But it's like better than that though. Just is.
I mean, I wasn't trying to knock surf rock with that.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying like this sounds better than those like intros to like surf rock music and stuff like that TV shows and whatnot.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, it's fun, catchy song. I don't really have any massive complaints about it. Yeah, it's a fun song. Throw it a 7.5 to an 8.
All right. Keeping it at 8. Have to remember this was recorded while they were touring the USA using different studios, so you have to expect some inconsistencies with the instruments. Okay, so they were touring the USA at this point. Interesting. We did know about their using a mobile studio, though, yes. Ramble On is 9, no doubt. This album isn't elaborate enough as it is. Thank You is the only other good song left on this album.
Listen to Physical Graffiti and you'll burn this.
So we've all
we'll
heard
get
their
to it.
entire discography, but we will get to
but-
this.
Yeah.
I'm Jimmy Page on a fake account. I'm sure you are. I have no doubt. So if you are,
David Gilmour's better than you.
wow, you would straight up say that to him too, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, I definitely would. He's like,
He would.
yeah. Well, I'd suck his dick a little bit first, but then I would. What's he gonna do? He's fucking. He's so old.
Why would you want to create random beef with Jimmy Page for that reason?
So I can get Jimmy Page's attention.
Okay.
I don't need them cutting it down even more. I don't think it's cutting it down. I just think that it's fine to have a song like this on an album. It's perfectly fine with me. Everything doesn't have to be super elaborate. Not that this album is very elaborate. All right, on to the song that was already talked about a lot. We have Ramble On.
We gotta talk about the percussion.
He's just hitting like a guitar case with a
I know.
drumstick.
I know. Ugh.
Leaves are falling all around. Time is on my way. Thanks to you, I'm much obliged for such a pleasant stay. But now it's time for me to go. The autumn moonlight's my way. But now I smell the rain, and with it pain, and it's heading my way. Sometimes I grow so tired, but I know I've got one thing I got to do. Ramble on. And now the time is now. Sing my song. I'm going round the world. I gotta find my girl on my way. I've been this way 10 years till the day. Ramble on. I found the queen of all my dreams. Got no time for spreading room. The time has come to be gone. And though our health we drank 1,000 times, it's time to ramble on.
Oh, yeah.
Ramble on. And now the time is now. Sing my song. I'm going round the world. I gotta find my girl on my way. I've been this way 10 years to the day. I gotta ramble on. I gotta find the queen of all my dreams. I tell you no lie. Mine's a tale that can't be told. My freedom I hold dear. How years ago, in days of old, when magic filled the air, just in the darkest depths of Mordor, I met a girl so fair.
So fucking
Nerd.
wow.
Got her at the evil one.
The evil.
Crept up and slipped away with her. And ain't nothing I can do now. I guess I'll keep on rambling. I'm gonna sing myself. I gotta find my baby. I'm gonna ramble on, sing my song, gonna work my way around the world, ramble on, yeah. Do, my baby, ramble on, baby.
Ooh. Mixing a little rough.
Not sure how I feel about these outros. I like this.
Yeah, let me just get my opinion out of the way. I'll be quick with it.
All right.
try.
There it was. Ramble On. Noah, go ahead.
Listening to this Zeppelin album makes me feel like an elitist
Hmm.
because I just don't like the popular songs at all. This one, yeah, God, it feels like 6 minutes. They just go on and on and on and on and on. And in my opinion, it's nothing they do is interesting enough, really, for it to go along as it is. It's probably one of the weaker songs on the album. The hook doesn't really do anything for me. I mean, it has a cool little guitar part, but that's the only thing that I really like a lot about the song. I'm gonna be like a hater for this album because it's probably. I'm not actually gonna drop that opinion yet, but 5.
Oh, good. God, you just killed Cosmic's childhood memories, Noah. Good, congratulations.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Wow, Tarny agrees with you. Okay. I do like the end of the song where they just have Robert panned everywhere in my head, but apart from that, it just does nothing for me. Damn.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It's kind of mixed like shit. At least that part is.
Based Pink Floyd poster.
Thank you.
All right, I'll go. So I've never been a gigantic fan of this song. I do know Zeppelin fans love this song though. Like the diehards think it's fantastic. I really have a very weird opinion about this. I'm up and down about it. I like the simplicity of it, of the hook, like Ramble On. It's not very complicated. It's very easy to remember. It's very fun to sing. But outside of that, there's not a whole lot happening in this song. I don't really see why this song tends to be liked more by Zeppelin fans or the Zeppelin fan base, but Heartbreaker gets a little bit trashed. Like, Heartbreaker is a much more extensive song than this, with a solo and a riff, a better riff, and well, not trash, but this song is considered like better than Heartbreaker by a lot of Zeppelin fans, and I don't get it. This is just a less extensive version of Heartbreaker.
They're nothing alike.
But they're very similar. They're very simple. They're not difficult, and they're. This
is like folk rock.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm not talking about the genre. I'm talking more about the style of the song. I don't know. I think this is a very. There's not, compared to most of their music, there's not a whole lot happening in here. There's not a lot of, there's not a beginning, middle, end. It kind of just flows together as one single unit. Not that that's bad, because they're great at making music, so I'll still give it a 7. But to me, it's more boring than Heartbreaker. All right, cool.
I mean, I think this is a very good song. Really good chorus, great vocals, and solid lyricism. Better than what's on most of the album here. Solid little guitar solo, really good bass line. Very catchy. I would throw Ramble On an 8.5.
8.5. See what I'm saying? Like, damn, that's higher than Heartbreaker to Cole. Higher than that.
That's not the Led Zeppelin community.
That's a 9-incher to my ass. A flaccid 5. I'd give it a 5.5. Heartbreaker is a great song. Heartbreaker is better than this for me. I prefer Heartbreaker to Ramble On. Most Zeppelin fans would, I think. I have gotten the consensus that most Zeppelin fans would prefer Ramble On. So maybe I don't know. Maybe it's actually more split than I thought it was. I think a 7.5 is good. I love the isolated guitar solo on Ramble On.
You're welcome, Cosmic.
I disagree. Ridiculous, cold based as fuck. Let's calm down here, James Diamond. Calm down. We don't need to be boosting up fake egos.
Huge ups.
His ego's already big enough. All right, we move on to Moby Dick. I have a great opinion about this one. Oh yeah, I do.
I know what you're gonna say already. Settle down, Zeppelin fans.
Motherfucker said this riff is 14 centimeters.
Are we talking girth, or what are we talking? Just length? You gotta be more specific before I can rate it. I'm gonna get some hate after this.
We're getting some hate this whole time.
Yep, it's about to get bad after this one.
Wow. Jason Bryce with a spicy opinion.
People love the triplets. Okay. I know which one you're at.
Okay, gotta stop it because it goes into the next song. All right, Moby Dick. Let me start because I have a pretty spicy opinion about this song. So, my opinion about this song is, and I don't know what album it's on. Cole, you can tell me. Moby Dick intro outro is way better than this song. Cole, what album is that on? Because I don't remember.
It might just be on the deluxe version.
Okay, there we go. Whatever it's on, Moby Dick intro outro is better than this in almost every way. I do appreciate the little drumming there, solo by Mr. Bonham for about 2 minutes there. Absolutely appreciate it. But I'm not really here for it. That's not something I would listen to on repeat. What I would listen to on repeat and do listen to on repeat over and over is the intro and the outro. That's on the deluxe, I guess. That is fucking fantastic and one of the greatest drum and instrumental combinations I have ever heard Led Zeppelin put together. It is amazing, and I'm a huge fan of that. This, on the other hand, is okay. It's nothing that I really love to listen to very much. I do love the intro, of course, and the outro that's attached to it. But the 2.5 minutes in the middle, it just doesn't really do a whole lot for me. It's cool. The triplets, like Noah mentioned, are cool. I definitely appreciate them. I think it's funny that they did a whole song where it's just Bonham banging away on a drum, essentially. That's awesome. Robert Plant doesn't say a word on this song. That's not necessarily good or a bad thing. I just think it's funny that they decided to do that. Overall, if this was the intro outro, 10. Fucking fantastic. There's 2.5 minutes on here that aren't fantastic, but they're not bad. So I dropped my opinion down to an 8. Noah.
Okay, first off, they have a better version of the intro and outro as a song. And it's called The Ocean. You should give it a listen. That's a better song.
I've
so
heard
let's
The
just-
Ocean.
I know. I'm just saying. That's probably the second best studio drum solo I've heard. This is good. He loves his little triplets. He does all those little things that he's well known for.
Sure.
Except I think it should have been a little louder. I like hearing him get real loud. But yeah, the intro and outro, it's good. It's entertaining. I'm not going to get into the best drummer of all time thing right now, because we'd be here for a long time, me and Cole, but it's solid. I'll give it a 6.
Okay, cool.
Giving the intro outro a rough mix at 10 is fucking crazy. But I mean, yeah, this is a cool song. Obviously the parts with the guitar in it, I think are more entertaining because I mean he's playing a great riff.
He is.
I kind of wish he had used the riff for maybe something a bit more ambitious than what they're doing here. Pretty much just mainly a drum solo, which I mean it's a good drum solo. It's cool, My baby boy really getting to flex his muscles right there. Always proud of him. Some great guitar work on it, great riff, great little leads he does in there, or whatever you want to call them. They kind of go around the riff. Yeah, it's cool. It's not the most fascinating song in the world, but it's cool. I'll throw it up 7.5.
I was just about to say, I am going to change my rating down to a 7, actually. No offense, Moby Dick fans. Let's see here real quick. The solo is uncircumcised. Might be the wildest thing I've ever seen someone type in our chat. So glad they made the girl I love. She got long, black, wavy hair. 50 years listening to Led Zeppelin, and my favorite is Whatever and I'm in the Mood For, and that does include Hot Dog. That's crazy.
Awful.
Hot dog.
Fucking awful.
Like,
Yeah, so-
I would always skip over this one as a little kid. Triplets, blah, blah, blah. This song only makes sense when you see Bonham playing a live. Total filler, I give it a 5. That's aggressively overhating this song, I think. It's not filler.
Dude, crazy live. It's like, how long is it? It's like,
You know-
it's a lot longer.
You know who else goes crazy live?
Who?
Neil.
Oh my
Here's-
god.
Okay.
Isiru gives it a 10. As a drummer, this is amazing. Well, I'm sure if you're a drummer, you definitely appreciate this one a little bit more. I can totally get that. Drums in the Rover are way better.
It's definitely not his most well drummed song. That's for sure.
All right, boys, we have made it to the final track on Led Zeppelin 2. Bring It On Home. Perfect exit track name. Of course, Noah will
Pause.
probably say this. Yeah, I know what you're gonna say. Better than Dylan.
No.
Oh,
I mean, it's probably better.
I was actually gonna ask him a question. Why the fuck does Robert Plant sound like that in the intro? Why?
I guess he just wanted to sound like one of those old blues singers. I don't know.
Since he
You'd
gets
have to
peanut
ask
butter
him.
in his mouth.
You'd have to ask him. I don't know.
I'll get to asking him one day.
I'm sure you will.
Nope. And yeah, of course it's better than Dylan, of course.
Got magic, got that load.
Jesus.
this dude.
Going higher, all aboard.
Culture vulture.
Take my seat right way back. Oh, yeah. Watch this train roll down the track.
I'm waiting for him to say, Butcher, Butcher.
Bring it on home to you. Watch out, memory.
What the fuck? Okay, now we can start. Oh, this lyric, you.
Sweetest little baby, daddy ever said, I'm gonna give you love, baby, I'm gonna give you more. Bring it on home, bring it on Bring it on home. Bring it on home to you.
Ooh. All right, bring it on home. I actually agree with something somebody said. Connor Clark said, "Bring It On Home" really should have been the intro. Bad album closer. I think this would have been a banger intro. Although I agree with the title of the song though. "Bring It On Home" is a great outro title. Also, out of character, busy drumming from Bonham. Yeah, he kind of didn't do too much on this song. All right, who wants to go first?
I'll just run.
All right, for sure.
Okay, the intro. No. No, thank you. You get harmonica playing, it's a very basic old blues shuffle riff in the background. That's fine.
Sure.
The way he sings it, it's just. You have such a good voice. You don't need to do this. You sound amazing on your own. You don't need to do that little thingy you're doing. But when it actually kicks into like the main song, it's really good. It has a really good riff. It got some really cool drum fills through it. It's a very good song when you get past the intro.
Transition is fantastic.
Yeah, it just sucks that the intro is there, and I have to include that in the rating.
Yeah.
So in total, I'd probably have to give it a 7.
7. All right. So I kind of wish he had sang like he did on those last 2 bars of the song, last 2 lyrics of the song, at the beginning. It would have sounded a whole lot better because he didn't muddy his voice like he did at the beginning on the last 2 bars, which were it was very respectable. Other than that, I mean, yeah, the intro is about a minute and a half long, and Noah's right. I mean, his voice sounds really weird. Cole says he was trying to sound like those type of blues singers. I don't really care. It doesn't sound good. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He sounds muddy, chewy, not good. It just doesn't fit Robert Plant. It almost sounds like he was trying to sing American, but like failing so hard at it that it was just rough. Other than that, the rest of the song is a fucking 10. There's just no point to even arguing. It's amazing instrumental, great lyrics. Robert's singing fantastically well, hits every single note that you want from a Zeppelin song. I have to, as much as I don't like it, I have to agree with Noah here. If that minute and a half intro didn't exist, this song's a 10, or at least me. I don't know if you said that, but this song's a 10 to me if that minute and a half doesn't exist or it's changed a lot. I'm going to give it an 8 just because that minute and a half is a problem. All right, cool.
I mean, maybe the intro's a little bit long. I've never really had any big problem with it. I guess maybe just because it leads up into like one of my favorite transitions in their discography.
Yep.
And honestly, probably my favorite guitar riff on this album. Pretty damn underrated guitar riff, if I do say so. I mean, yeah, the second half of the song is crazy fun. It's awesome. What?
Somebody said Bonham and Pert are great for sure, but I got nothing on Meg White though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she's the best.
All right, keep going.
Yeah, I think I'll throw this song a 9.
I figured you might. All right, let's catch up on the chat here. Have y'all heard Stairway to Heaven backwards? I'm sure Cole has.
Oh boy.
I'm sure Cole has.
It's a dumb myth.
Plant plays harmonic on us. Yes, I do. Zeppelin 2 was always one of their strongest.
Disagree.
Wow, interesting opinion there.
I think it's one of their weakest.
Hot Dog is proof they can do any genre and do it better.
Actually, it's the opposite. They can do a lot of things, but no, the hot dog sucks.
I love that.
And if you think it's good, I think you're coping yourself into believing that.
I did it myself. My sweet Satan disagrees. I did it myself in 1979 with a record, and that's not the only song. Heavy riff. We're gonna groove very similar to Bring It On Home. Same era of the band. Okay. I don't know how Satanism. Oh, the backwards. Stairway. Gotcha. All right, fair enough. I was like, how the hell did we start talking about Satanism?
Baloney.
All right, it is final rankings time. As you might know, or if you don't, we take the our top three favorites of or best songs on the album. We order them, and then we give you our final thoughts and ranking of the album as a whole, 1 to 10. Noah, you've been starting this whole time. You want to keep it up?
Sure.
All right.
And also have an idea for how we have been ranking the discography after.
Yes. But you're ranking the
Let's rank it as a discography as we listen. That's not to say, okay, it's like 5th in the discography.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just go. Since we've just heard only 1 and 2.
So this is worse than the first one, or better than the first one.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. All right, fair enough.
Top 3 songs. At 3, I'll go What Is and What Should Never Be. At 2, I'll take the Lemon Song. And at 1, give me Thank You.
Wow.
For the total album rating, I'm feeling a 7.5.
Oof. Lower than the Zeppelin 1. All right.
Yeah. Oh, well, I got to do the little ranking part.
Yes.
We've only heard
2, so.
We've only heard 1 and 2. I think 1 is an 8.5. And I think 2 is a 7.5. So right now it's the bottom 1.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll go next. So my top 3. I am going to have. Let's see here.
Connor Clark does not like Thank You.
I'm gonna have
Connor Clark's being a silly boy.
I'm gonna have Thank You at number 3, the Lemon Song at 2, and a Heartbreaker, of course, at number 1. That's pretty easy. This album has its ups and downs. This is a way more peak and valley album than Zeppelin 1 is. It's got a great moments like Heartbreaker and you know, and Thank You in the Lemon Song, and of course Bring It On Home at the end there with just a banger instrumental. But it also has low things, some really low things like What Is and What Should Never Be, for me at least. I don't particularly like that. Ramble On at parts of it, Moby Dick for parts of it. There are some low moments in this. It's a controversial album in their discography, and it's pretty easy to see why. There are some great moments. I think it is. I mean,
one of their least controversial albums.
Is it? I think there's a lot of people who probably think there's some really good
controversial albums are House of the Holy, Presence, and Into the Outdoor.
Okay, fine. It's an album that often Zeppelin fans find themselves arguing about, at least in my opinion. I think they argue about whether it's rated properly or not. I mean, it's, in my opinion, a bit high on the Zeppelin fan base's discography placings. Overall, though, I'm going to go a little higher than Noah. I think I liked more songs on it than he did. I'm going to go an 8. All right, Cole, our resident Zeppelin fan.
All right, my top 3. Oh, man. I think the top 4 is so close to me. I think I'll go Lemon Song 3. No, actually, I'll go What Is and What Should Never Be at 3. Bring It On Home at 2, and Whole Lotta Love at 1. I think this is a more consistent album than Zeppelin 1, but I don't think it hits anywhere near the same peaks that Zeppelin 1 does.
I'll agree with that.
The production is very not where it's going to be one day. The songwriting is a bit it's not nearly as fine-tuned as it'll be. The performances are not quite as good as they're going to be. Like, everything about this one and about the first one is just like good, but they're gonna get amazing. Just give them a couple years and it's gonna get amazing. So
I mean, you got to remember they made both of these albums in the same year. Well, this one while they were on tour in a studio, mobile studio,
and they did a great job with that. This is a great album, and I'm feeling an 8.5 on this album.
Well, once again, you can go as higher than all of us, so there's no surprise there. But yeah,
I think Zeppelin 1 is a little bit better than this one.
Okay, all right, a little bit better. Oh yeah, so yeah, I had Zeppelin 1 higher as well. So far, I think 2 was it's a good sequel to Zeppelin 1, and it's well deserving of its ranking. But I've heard the rest of their discography, and it's going to get a lot better. So yeah, not to give it away yet, but it will get better. All right, yeah. For those who are watching on YouTube, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. Leave a like down below, hit subscribe, follow us on Twitter, follow us on TikTok. We will be live streaming our next Zeppelin debut sometime next week, as I will be gone for a while. So
I don't think Zeppelin has any more debuts.
Or next album. Sorry, I apologize. Oh, we will be live streaming, for those who are interested, Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg's album Missionary when it comes out next week. However, I will not be here for the next 4 or 5 days, so there may be a lull in our streams for a while, but we will be back. Oh, Cole busting out the Zeppelin 3 vinyl. You're gonna have to bust out every Zeppelin vinyl. Do you have the Zeppelin 2 vinyl? Of course he does. There it is, Zeppelin 2.
You disgust me.
It was given to me. I would have bought it anyway, but it was given to me.
So we will do the next Zeppelin album. Wow, he's just busting out the whole discography. Look at that. Do you have the whole discography?
Not yet.
What are you missing?
The last 2 and House of the Holy.
You're missing Houses of the Holy.
The last 2 and House of the Holy. Damn.
That's the only one I have.
Trade. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate it. We will be streaming, for those who are watching on YouTube, we'll be streaming our next Zeppelin discography album. Not next week, but next weekend, more than likely. But we'll figure it out and we'll let you know. Thank you guys so much for watching on YouTube, and we'll see you in the next video. All right, chat. Thank you guys for coming out. There was a lot of chat messages I did not get to read.
Oh, my Lord, Connor Clark. No, it is not.
Presence is their second or third best
No,
album.
it's not. No, it
That's
isn't.
wild
No, it's
take.
not. No, it isn't. No, it's not.
James
It's
Diamond.
actually
I-
of their
all right.
fucking 8 albums. It's their worst one.
James Diamond really wants us to listen to Stairway Backwards.
It just sounds like he says some weird stuff that sort of sounds like he's saying Satan.
All right, you know what?
666. It's so stupid.
Just for you being on the stream,
Oh,
we'll
boy.
listen to it backwards real
It's
quick.
so
Just
dumb.
for you. Stairway to Heaven backwards. All right. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to make sure to
This is silly.
Making sense.
look. I'm just doing what the chat requests. All right, let's give it a listen.
Their second or third best album. Gosh.
If Achilles can't save that album, nothing can.
Yep.
It's a good album. It's still a good album, but it's not. It's the weakest of their 8 core studio albums. It is the most inconsistent.
Because you are scared of inner demon possession.
Oh my lord, Connor, these takes are like poison. What the hell? Achilles is so far and away the best
Achilles
song.
isn't even a top 3 song on Presence.
It's by far the best song.
Presence is top 3 for me. You can throw stones. Damn.
Achilles is number 1 Zeppelin for me.
Chad Cole. Cole, Tarney got a first press. Did you get a first press? I don't know what you're talking about.
Original vinyl pressing.
Oh.
Costs more money.
Achilles is your ringtone? That's a long ass ringtone.
Alright, when are we done?
This is probably the only original.
Where's the part that people claim it's Satan inspired or something?
Towards the
Vince Jader Cab, you saw our Crope on Cropia reaction? Thank you, man. Well, we just got finished doing a Zeppelin reaction. Glad you saw this. Welcome. Achilles and Tear for
T
One.
for-
T for
T for
One.
One
Best
is
opening
not
and best closing.
the best closing of anything.
We can skip around a bit. We don't got beer for 8 minutes
Yeah, fair
and Stairway Backwards.
What does that even mean? That doesn't even mean anything.
It just sounds like he said something,
T for
and it
One
makes
is
no
since I've been
sense.
loving you on steroids.
It's a worse version of Since I've Been Loving You. What are you talking about? The guitar work is nowhere near as good.
Said he.
You can put any words on the screen, and if you're hearing nonsense noise, you will start to think that he's saying that.
Yeah, I think it's one of those situations where you just hear what you want to hear. Like, what the fuck is that?
If they did this intentionally,
If-
they did a really bad job.
I'll
'cause
say this:
means
if people
nothing.
are actually thinking this is what they're saying, there's some serious crack addicts out there because there's nothing clear lyrically about what he's saying backwards at all.
Yeah, they're not satanic. I mean, Jimmy Page is. I'm not sure about him, but their music is not satanic.
It's some bad stuff.
He was interested in the occult, and he was a weird guy, but
Yeah.
I don't think he's satanic.
Yeah, I don't think he's
I think
satanic. He's certainly-
I think we proved our point there. It's look, you're free to believe whatever you want about it. None of us are gonna stop you, but
And
it's
we're gonna tell you how we believe, and
I
I think it's
mean-
horseshit.
I think if you're looking at Stairway and trying to say that there's something deeper, backwards, hidden meaning, Zeppelin, when they were making Stairway, correct me where I get this wrong, Cole. I'm pretty sure they were just making it as a tribute to Robert's mom, right?
I don't think the
Somebody's mom.
stairway. I don't think the meaning has ever been said about I don't think they've
I
ever
thought-
said the meaning of the song.
The only thing that I've never heard.
I thought it
that
was about
Robert Plant
Robert's
has written-
mom.
No, I mean lyrically speaking, what Robert Plant has said about Stairway is that most of the lyrics were written in a very strange way. Of he was kind of just sitting down, had some writer's block, and then I mean I'm just going off of what he said. He
Sure.
said he just started writing lyrics. He doesn't even really know how or why he started writing them. He just started writing lyrics,
I mean, shit.
and
Some
that
of the
ended up being most of Stairway's lyrics.
I mean, some of the greatest songs of all time have come out of people just having no clue what they want to make their next song about. They start writing down words and poetry and stuff like that, and eventually they take those words and they see how it can work into an actual song. But
And structurally, Jimmy just wanted to write a song that had like
Begin-
slow progressions
yeah.
to it.
which is makes sense
If he
because
could.
throughout the rest of their discography, they don't really have a song like Stairway. The closest thing is
The Rain song is
Achilles.
pretty close.
The what?
The Rain song is fairly similar.
Yeah.
10 Years Gone is pretty similar.
Yeah. Fair enough. Okay.
Two masterpieces.
Let's see. President. Okay, we got all that. All right. Well, anyway, chat, it's time for us to vacate the premises. Thank you guys so much for watching. It was a banger stream. We really appreciate all the Zeppelin fans who are coming out to these streams. Clearly, there is a want for us to do their whole discography, and we're about to enter some of the meat of their discography, the fun parts where it gets really good and they start peaking a bit soon. So.
Some masterpiece territory.
Yeah, we're getting into some what makes them considered the greatest rock band of all time. By some, not all, but by some. And it's going to get really interesting for the next few streams. But again, like I said, we won't be here for about 5-ish days or so from here. What?
Nothing.
Oh, Noah, bitch.
Okay.
Love you too.
We won't have a stream for about 5 days. I will announce the next one on Twitter when if you guys want to follow. Click the link in the description. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. It was really fun. And we will be back with another live stream of another album review.